Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Noble. I'm Associate Dean Teaching and Learning in the Faculty of Education here at USQ. If you do the Bachelor of Early Childhood, that qualifies you to be a director in a childcare centre, to work in a kindergarten, etc. Gives you the qualifications to work in a multitude of different settings with children and their families. The one thing it doesn't do, the Bachelor of Early Childhood doesn't give you teacher registration in Queensland. However, if you do the 4-year program, which is the Bachelor of Education Early Childhood, that does qualify you to be a teacher in Queensland, so you can be a registered teacher. From the very beginning, it's obviously that you love to be with children, you love to watch the sheer delight when they're exploring, inquiring, etc. As the years have gone on, probably now working in early childhood but preparing practitioners for that field, it's to see those emerging practitioners grow and develop in confidence. It's to see them, the notion of them being able to pay it forward. I used to say things like, when I worked with young children, I worked with 50 children every year, and so I could put a fingerprint that was better than a tattoo, that couldn't be erased, a fingerprint that was worthy on 50 children and their families. But this way I get to, make it bigger and better, and I actually get to not only influence, well, not influence children directly, but I guess for every teacher that I train, that I ignite that passion for early childhood in, they then can go forward, and therefore the notion of, spreading the infection or creating an epidemic in terms of quality early childhood practitioners is what drives and motivates me now. For me, having come from another institution where distance education was exactly that, it was you studied at a distance and you were very disconnected to the context. You just received a study package and you sent in your assignments, and that was the extent of the interaction. I guess for me, I've got students studying all over the world. There's a particular cohort of students in Singapore. There's another cohort of students in Malaysia through our partner organisations, and I have regular video links with them. I have monthly link-ups with my tutors and staff over there. I can engage with my students on a daily basis through the study desk, and I think for me the importance of studying at USQ is about the interactions and relationships that are fostered and developed, and I can easily do that with my students whether I see them in a face-to-face tutorial or workshop situation or whether they're on the other side of the world. It doesn't make any difference because I can have that real-time conversation with them, and so I can develop that relationship with them, that when they hit a tough time, when they are faced with a challenge, they don't feel isolated, because I think it's that sense of isolation as a distant student myself many years ago that I probably found the most challenging. So I'm determined in my teaching that my students don't ever feel isolated. When they hit a challenge, they know where to go. So it's knowing what to do when they don't know what to do, and there's always a voice or there's always a person at the end of the telephone or at the end of the video line or at the end of email through their study desk. So I try to, create in the online world as close to a physical relationship as I would in a tutorial sense with my students. From my way of thinking, our program is quite innovative. It's contemporary in focus. We have a very strong socio-cultural context throughout all of our courses, and they're the kinds of skills, abilities and attributes and understandings, that set teachers up for contemporary times, because we don't even know what the workforce in terms of early childhood education or any educational context is going to look like in 10 years' time. I think our practitioners, our teachers, are very well prepared for those complex times ahead. So that's, for me, the reason why I would encourage students to study with us.